the other one. Listen to me right now. Everybody listen to me right now. Jake, I want you to leave. I don't want anybody to touch these guys. I want you to leave. He needs to go to jail. Jason, you should come. Tell the cops. It's them. It's them. You tournaments have you done this, mother?
Don't we need to file a police report?
Yeah, I would.
Jason, we got to
all of them.
Every single Jay.
Can't do. I mean, we all do it. What the man? Yeah, they become so. A filleted fish. Look at this is a fillet. Yeah, a fillet fish. It's a walleye fillet.
In the world of competitive fishing, cheating has rocked the sport.
He needs to go to jail. You have anything to say, Jay?
You call the cops.
I got video. You got anything to say?
Hey, you guys need money. We all that money.
And that's what you.
The director of the Lake Erie Walleye Trail announced weights were found in fish.
Take pictures. I need pictures.
Their names are Jacob Runyon and Chase Kaminsky, and now we have an update on them.
I videoed it right off the rip. Just making sure. Hold on, let me take pictures.
Jason Fisher, meanwhile, the director of the Lake Erie Walleye Trail, spoke on what occurred.
You know, a live fish, they're firm. And I just wanted to feel the fish. So I squeezed the fish, I squeezed the belly, and I immediately felt things in the belly of this fish, hard objects.
Producer dude, could you show a picture up there while we're doing this? Okay, go on, Jason. We're just going to show this while you're talking about it.
Yeah, so I felt these objects, and I stopped right there, and I told somebody, my weigh guy, I said, hey, go get me a knife. And he got me a knife, and I handed him my phone, and I said, videotape this, because if there was something in those fish, I wanted to show that I was going to remove something from those fish.
Then gave some insight into the emotions of the other competitors.
This is a competitive thing, like just like a manly, raw, I want to be the baddest dog out there. And at this point in time, those guys took all of that away from the other anglers, and these guys were pissed.
When this story broke, the New York Times found Runyon and Kaminsky came in first place in each of the 3 previous Lake Erie Walleye Trail events this year, in June, July, and September, raking in tens of thousands of dollars, and had won several other tournaments elsewhere. Thus, they effed around, and they found out. ESPN reported Runyon, 42, and Kaminsky, 35, were indicted in Cleveland on felony charges of cheating, attempted grand theft, and possessing criminal tools, and misdemeanor charges of unlawfully owning wild animals. They're due to be arraigned October 26. These charges are 5th-degree felonies, meaning they could each bring a punishment of up to 12 months in prison and $2,500 in fines. The men sought a $28,760 payout at the September 30th to October 1st tournament in Cleveland, wrote NBC News. 10 weights were found inside the fish, 8 of them weighing 12 ounces and 2 weighing 8 ounces. Now, this is important to note because Fisher has been doing this for some time, ever since he took over this tournament. And the reason these dudes got caught, they finally got caught, was because of Fisher's own suspicions. The Sharon Herald wrote at the time of the incident, heading into the season culminating championship event, Kaminsky and Runyon had led the season standings for Team of the Year. They needed to finish in 10th place or better to clinch the title. They blew away the field by like 5 to 6 pounds, Fisher said. He would tell the Washington Post he grew suspicious when Runyon and Kaminsky's catch was officially weighed and the scale topped 30 pounds. Eyeballing the entry, Fisher had estimated the 5 fish would have weighed about 20 pounds. In the aftermath, Fisher put out this video statement on the tournament's Facebook page.
There's always been stories about dishonesty and competition, but I personally have never seen anything quite like this. In competitive fishing, that is. The individuals involved here appear to have put greed and ego in front of anything else, forever tainting our sport.
In effect, the anglers also faced a misdemeanor count of unlawful ownership of wild animals, a charge related to raw fish fillets they allegedly had on their boat. If they're convicted of that crime, their fishing licenses could be suspended indefinitely. According to search warrant affidavits, the 5 walleye contained a total of 8 12-ounce or 0.34 kilogram lead weights and 2 8-ounce weights, as well as the fish fillets. Officers seized a boat, trailer, and fishing gear belonging to Kaminsky in Pennsylvania. The anglers had used the boat during last month's tournament, the affidavit said.